Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do a guided reading. I was actually, sitting around meditating today. Well, maybe about 20 minutes before I started this video here. And I got hit with like some energy. So I started, trying to think like what, energy could be coming in at this time right now. So, other than the moon, which just transited into Libra today as I'm recording this, the sun just moved into Capricorn. Mercury and Venus have been in Capricorn for some time. We are actually in Venus retrograde. We have Mars in Sagittarius, but it'll be there for a while. I believe it doesn't move into Capricorn until like mid or the end of January. Currently, Jupiter and Saturn are in Aquarius. Pisces is in Neptune. That went direct a few weeks ago. Pluto is still in Capricorn. But we do also have the nodes changing. The North Node going into Taurus and the South Node going into Scorpio from Gemini and Sagittarius. And we also have Chiron direct. So as I was in the meditation, normally I do channel stuff, but when I'm just meditating for myself, because I haven't meditated before a reading in a while, I was actually guided to stop, meditating before I do a reading. So, when I do meditation now, it's solely for, my personal purposes. But this felt like, it was something that was happening collectively. And as I was in the meditation, I got Carl Thomas's song, like, I'm Emotional. So, I'm like, what is, we don't have any planets in water right now except for Neptune. But it dawned on me that on the 28th, if I'm not mistaken, Jupiter is going into Pisces, which, Jupiter is home, or at home in Pisces. It's one of the co-rulers. So I'm like, I understand. So it automatically brought me to the Wheel of Fortune card, in tarot, that is Jupiter energy, things moving forward, but it is moving forward into water energy, mutable water at that. So with this transit, it almost makes me feel like, this is going to be something that, is going to take some adapting. And especially with Neptune being in Pisces, Jupiter and Neptune both being in Pisces, both being, at home in Pisces, this transit is going to be very emotional. I don't know what sign Carl Thomas is. I didn't, look it up. But normally when I get a song channeling, I will look it up. So I'm actually going to take a look right now. Because this energy, it almost makes me feel like there is going to be some type of emotional, new start. The Wheel of Fortune speaks to, destiny, things moving forward. It's progress, it's expansion. And the Pisces energy being the last sign of the zodiac is, is looked at as like completion. So there's a cycle that's completing, especially, like I keep just seeing the Wheel of Fortune tarot card. So there is going to be some type of, emotional moving forward, or something emotional about what's about to, happen. Some type of expansion, it's growth. There may be like some emotional growth that may be going on. There may be some, emotional awareness that is expanding. And also, not giving me what I want. Let's see. Yeah, because you know, sometimes I do look at, you know, when I get a song, the natal charts for, oh, here we go. Let me see. Trying to figure out why they're not giving me the search here. Pardon for the time, but hopefully this reading won't take so long. But yeah, so whatever this transit is, you guys know, like, I'm still learning a lot of the astrology that is associated with, you know, all of the energy. But this is how, you know, when I feel energy that, you know, doesn't feel familiar, this is how I'm able to learn. So let's see. No, this is giving me the basketball player, Carl Thomas. I don't know. If I find anything else, I will link it in the comments or the description box. But I want to, you know, see what's going on with this incoming energy, what it means for us all, because it feels like it's going to be a pretty big transit, but it also does feel like whatever this progress or change, because I do feel like it is change that is coming, is in regards to, you know, something that we're all going to be feeling. So I am going to be using the Black Moon astrology to see what is trying to come through as it pertains to this transit. Like I said, I believe it happens on December 28th. But yeah, let's see. What needs to come through as it pertains to the energy that I was feeling. What messages do we need in regards to Jupiter moving into Pisces? Because it almost feels like it has, like, attached to it some type of like enthusiasm or excitement, like happy to, like, it almost feels like, you know, the best way I can describe it is like the planet happy to be going home. So, you know, you could be going home, you could be moving into a home or towards a home, whether it's mental or, you know, physically or, you know, emotionally. It doesn't have to, you know, be with a person. This could all just be going on within you. But I felt it, and it was just, You know, it felt really good, but it did feel like there was going to there was going to need some adjustments to adapt to that energy. So let's see what comes out. And I apologize for the time, but it'd be like that. Let's see. What messages do we need as it pertains to Jupiter moving into Pisces? You may want to take a look at your Jupiter placement. You may want to see what house you have Pisces in. And definitely if you are like a sun, moon, ascendant, Jupiter or Neptune in Pisces, or even Venus, even Mercury. Yeah. And do I want to say we have Mercury? There's going to be a Mercury retrograde coming as well. Huh. I'm not sure. At the bottom of the deck, we have Mercury retrograde, which says reinvention. So whether, you know, Mercury is in retrograde or not, it is the energy that is here currently. I think Mercury is going to, you know, play a part, because we all know that Mercury is the planet of, you know, communications, thoughts, intellect. So some of you could be, even though Mercury is not in retrograde right now, some of you could be going through, you know, retrogrades are, you know, periods of review. This says reinvention here, but it just feels like with that last lunar eclipse, which I believe was in Gemini, that could have kicked off the energy that we're about to step into. If I'm not mistaken, Mercury could have been in retrograde during that eclipse season. But I can't remember right off the top of my head. But you know, lunar eclipses are, you know, change. They bring about change. They eclipse things out, essentially. So there could be something that you have been, you know, reviewing, something that you want to change. Maybe it could be a past way of looking at change for some of you. But let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out. So in regards to Jupiter moving into Pisces, what messages do we need? Look, yeah, air element communicating. Bottom of the deck is Libra, which is I balance. The moon is in Libra right now, like I said, as I'm recording this, but yeah, there may be like a change in communication, a change in a perspective. What else do we need as it pertains to Jupiter moving into Pisces? What other messages do we need? Some of you, like, I'm getting like communicating with yourself and others, that is going to improve. What is this one? Yeah, 8th house. Endings and beginnings. Some of you guys could be communicating an ending. With that 8th house energy there. Give me one more, please. Like this Jupiter and Pisces energy could be like, it almost feels like forcing you back into yourself for purposes of progress, of expansion. I'm hearing knowledge and wisdom as well too. Some of you could be learning in regards, because the 8th house is Scorpio energy, which is fixed water. So some of you may be learning how to communicate your emotions more fluidly, it makes me want to say. Changing how you communicate your emotions. Because, you know, Pisces is that mutable water, where Cancer is the cardinal water, so Cancers will just come out and say it or say how they feel. Scorpio tend to get fixated in the way that they feel. And Pisces, being that mutable water, they can go either way. But a lot of the times they don't express their feelings because they tend to fall, like, and this is just my opinion, into that 8th house energy. Stronger than the cardinal energy. They tend to, you know, be very silent. I'm seeing the High Priestess card. What else do we need to know as it pertains to this Jupiter and Pisces, or going into Pisces transit? Yeah. Then we have the North Node, which is the life's purpose. Some of you may want to look and see where your North Node is at, but you know, the North Node represents where you're going. And then we have Chiron at the bottom, which is healing. And now Chiron has went direct. It's no longer in retrograde. So some of you are healing, like, emotionally. And then it's like, some of you, like, I'm just getting this just from this. Some of you may be stepping into communicating that, like, as your life's purpose, like using the healing, emotional healing that you've had to help others, or like it's tying into like some type of life purpose or destiny for you, which would be that Jupiter energy. What's under Chiron? Yeah, and up under Chiron we have the 6th house, which is, you know, doing things different. You know, it's normally looked at as like the house of like your daily routine, but I feel like some of you are changing that. And then we have Venus up under that, which is love, which would be, you know, water is the emotions and feelings, but Venus is the planet of, you know, love and relationships. Yeah, it makes me feel like some of you are no longer going to be holding back your feelings. You're going to be expressing them, communicating them with this air element here. And some of you could be like, your life's purpose could be to, you know, be a speaker, some type of public speaker. But even you just speaking about what you're feeling is healing, you know, just for you. Being able to express yourself. Being able to express yourself. So let's see what this is tying into. I'm using the Psychic Tarot. Yeah, some of you are going to be communicating like secret emotions, because the 8th house is, you know, secrets. I also feel like there's going to be like some type of reveal as to where you're going once Pisces or Jupiter moves into Pisces. But it is going to require some type of transformation, because the 8th house is the death card, and that is, you know, transformation. It's endings and beginnings. So something, a previous way of communicating, thinking, even feeling is changing. It's ending a past way so that you can move forward in this North Node energy towards like your destiny. They just keep saying your destiny, your destiny. What messages do we need in regards to this energy, spirit? And if I look, that was right at the bottom. That's crazy. This is the Wheel of Fortune. A cycle ending so a new one can begin. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Yeah, for some of you, it's going to be like stepping into a destined connection with destiny here again, and the spiritual union card, which is like the 2 of Cups. Let's see, Jupiter moving into Pisces. What messages do we need? Give me one more. I just seen the High Priestess. So let's see. Alright, bottom of the deck. Look, we have the Ace of Cups. A new emotional start. With love begins. Like I said, for some of you, it could be a relationship. For others of you, this is just a new emotional start that you're having for yourself. That's leading you to this Temperance card. Patience. Learning. I just got like moderation. But I also feel like it's a tempering of your emotions. Because with the Judgment card here, some of you are making like the conscious choice to, you know, follow your intuition with the High Priestess and set yourself free from fear with this 8 of Swords here. Wow. Yeah, there's some type of, like, I just keep getting like awareness, spiritual awareness, or expansion, spiritual expansion that is coming through. So why is this energy here? The air element. Yeah, look, we have the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Some of you are communicating, you're exercising. I'm getting the throat chakra by, this is like the 9 of Wands, which says spiritual strength. And then we have the 7 of Wands, stand your ground. And it feels like where previously you may have, you know, been defensive, now it's like you're taking charge and saying what you mean, meaning what you say, and not accepting, you know, anything less, because it almost makes me feel like the 9 of Wands is normally looked at as an energy of like being a wounded warrior. But with Chiron here, you've healed from that. Whatever you've been through, it helped you gain this spiritual strength to be able to do this. And it's like whatever you're saying, whether you're saying it to yourself or to others, you're standing by it. And for some people, it may come as a shock, because I feel like if you were this 9 of Wands energy, You just, you took on the brunt of so much and never said nothing. But now, with Jupiter moving into Pisces, this is like almost that expansion. And then we have the Tower at, the bottom of the deck, the disruption here. And it's basically like, you don't care who you shock. You like it. That's basically what I feel like. Give me one more for this air element. You're standing by what you say, what you said, if you said so. Yes, it's a whole new beginning for you. Look, the Ace of Wands, passions ignited. This energy is like, I feel the momentum, like I feel it. And then we have the Four of Wands, yes. Because whatever stability, it says foundation and achievements, whatever you're wanting to achieve for yourself, some of you, by you doing this, is you taking your power back. If you're a masculine energy as this Emperor, and you want something new. You want something new. You're setting a new foundation with yourself and with others, it feels like. Can I get one more? And all of this is Wands. Can I get one more, please? Yep. Listen. I love it. And didn't I say I'm getting the throat chakra? Balancing out and healing your throat chakra. Yes. I am. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Temperance and the throat chakra card. You cannot make this shit up. Look. Following your heart and expressing what you love, who you love, like whatever it is. But this is what's bringing on this new emotional start. Expressing yourself. Wow. Powerful, powerful, powerful. I love it. All right, so tell me why the 8th house is here. I'm almost like kind of blown away. Why is the 8th house here? Endings and beginnings. Why is the 8th house here? Dang, got 3 that came out. Yeah. Trapped in fear. Look, we have the ones that were initially at the bottom. That 8 of Swords. Some of you were fearing, ending something, feeling stuck and trapped. But now it's like you're making a conscious decision to follow your intuition. Some of you were, whatever you were trapped in, it was, ego, or, it could have just been fear. But that's the ending. You're ending this feeling of feeling trapped, being stuck, feeling like you're in a mental prison. Let me do it like this to create some more room here. Yes. And with Judgment here, I feel like this is also you making, a judgment call that's based off of your intuition. But I also feel like this is, Spirit coming in to balance the scales. It feels like I almost feel the Fool energy with you taking a leap of faith. Because if you see on this Judgment card, this is like the past, this side of the scale, and that is, the future. And I feel like you're making an intuitive leap to end this feeling within yourself. And by way of your intuition and truth, you're going to leap to the other side. Yeah, because where you're at is just, it was coming from, this fear was coming from a place of lack. This is like the 5 of Pentacles energy. Financial and material changes, and all of that is changing. But that lack that you were feeling that kept you trapped in fear was spiritual lack. And that's what's transforming. Like I said, didn't I say I felt the Death card? I love it. Thank you, Spirit. I felt the Death card with this 8th house energy. That's what's being transformed. And then I say knowledge and wisdom. Yes, coming out of the mental conflict and becoming, some of you could be coming together with other, people that have been through this. This almost feels like soul group energy. Some of you could have been conflicted because you've sacrificed yourself for others' emotional fulfillment and not your own. So now you're withdrawing from that energy because now you have the clarity, you see the light. Now you're seeing, and this is what could be ending for you, so that this can begin, this transformation can begin for you. I freaking love it. Yes. Give me one more for the 8th house. What is it? Yep, look, the Ace of Swords. I couldn't make this, I swear, I couldn't make this up if I tried. It's the clarity, it's your truth. You're taking that leap of faith towards the truth. Yep, look, and then we have the 8 of Wands, positive movement forward. Like I said, some of you are being spiritually pushed to do this because what you've healed from, you can't stay there. You can't, it's making me feel like you can't, what do they say? You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You have to elevate. You have to move forward. And that's what that 8 of Wands is positive movement forward. Yes, so that some of you, where you're moving, you can set new roots. And I'm about to just stop talking. I said I felt the fool. The new beginnings. You're setting a whole new foundation for yourself over here. Because I said you're setting a whole new foundation, but you have to express or speak some type of truth and be willing to stand in that and endure it no matter what. And here it is right here, moving forward, the eight of Wands, setting that new foundation with the root chakra or base chakra, and then the new beginnings. And then we have the heart chakra. Following your heart. Look, this is like the 9 of Pentacles. Gaining that spiritual, it says material harvest. You're about to reap the rewards for doing this because you turned your back on, false, how can I say it? False foundations, because this is Temperance, but it's making me feel like, temptation for some of you, but toxic environment, toxic people, toxic places, toxic things. And you are investing in yourself. This is so, listen, yes, because now you have the awareness. As the Magician, you have the awareness now, and you're following your intuition, the 1 and the 2. So now the only thing you can do is move different and be open to, where you're being guided with the star energy. And then we have Justice. Yes. That balance, that truth. It almost makes me feel like a knowing. You're closing out your past karma. Any past karma. This is beautiful. This is definitely some good energy. So let's see what this North Node is, because that's your life purpose. That's where you're going. North Node is where you're going. The South Node is where you've been. And it seems like, where you've been, you've healed from that. So it's time to elevate yourself. Yes. So with the North Node energy, we have the waiting game, which is like the 2 of Wands. So some of you are feeling stuck at a crossroads. Some of you are, it almost makes me feel like waiting to step into, we had the Emperor, now this is the Empress. Some of you are, waiting to, fully step in and incorporate and accept this balance that is about to come into you. Now, for some of you, it is a person. It's like a masculine energy. And it could be like the waiting game I'm also getting. It could be like this connection, or you connecting with this person. If it's people for you, if it's not all you, we are waiting for that energy to get here. Because that's what it feels like before you're able to step into alignment with this purpose. And thank you, Spirit, because listen, yo, God is real, y'all. For real. For real. As I'm talking, like, I can't even explain it. And you guys are seeing this. Like, I'm recording this. I'm not even touching the cards, but what I'm saying is here. This is that Ace of Pentacles. This is that prosperity begins. And like I said, you could just be waiting for this energy to come in for you, to set, before you are able to come alignment within yourself. Some of you, like that waiting game, because it's like the Two of Wands, you're feeling stuck, but this energy coming in is what's going to like unstick you, so that you can either get into alignment for yourself, or this is playing out with another person that is showing up as the Empress energy for some type of new beginning. And I said, you may just have to wait for the energy to get here. We're 2 days away? But it's so that you can set the new foundation for this partnership or whatever it is. It could even be business. Like, it doesn't have to be love, but it could be you aligning with this purpose because there's this person, because there's something that both of you guys' life purpose, it has to deal with each other. Listen, look it. And here goes the Emperor. You cannot make this shit up. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Partnerships and alliances, you collaborating, working, going into relationship with this Empress energy to, the firm foundation is like a Four of Pentacles energy, but it's, some people could look at it as like hoarding or holding on, but I actually feel like this, whatever you guys are meant to build, because this is the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. Some of you have manifested this person, because the Two of Wands is setting the intention. The Three of Wands is it coming in. This is coming in, and it's going to be real. It's going to be solid. It's going to play out physically. And what I'm getting off of that Four of Pentacles is like, I am getting the firm foundation energy, but this is where you want to plant your roots. I don't feel like it's a hoarding or a holding on energy at all, which is normally what the Four of Pentacles can be. Like, and it's showing me the traditional one where he has one pentacle above his head, two at his feet, and one guard in his heart. I feel like this masculine is going to be like offering out that pentacle, becoming unblocked, becoming unguarded, to lay that foundation, so that it brings in this material and spiritual prosperity, because they're stepping into their power as the Emperor. Like, this shit is crazy. I love it. Like, give me one more for this energy here. What was that? Yeah, look, and look what wanted to fall out. The Lovers, the Six of Cups. Harmony. Whether that's with another person or you stepping into harmony for yourself. Yep, moving away from any mental conflict, any mental doubt that you may be having. That's all being alleviated. And look where we are again. For love to begin. Whether this is self-love or love for or with an actual person. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages as it pertains to this energy? Any other messages as it pertains to this Jupiter and Pisces transit? Yep, but it's also saying like the decision is yours. You can either choose to move forward with this energy here. Because this is like, I know it's the Two of Wands, but I was feeling the Two of Wands off of this waiting game as well. Or the two, like you guys know with these cards, they come to me all different kind of ways because it's not traditional tarot. Yeah, but this is almost coming through as like the Two of Pentacles, like needing to, you know, make a choice, or some of you are going to stay stuck. But a lot of you, I feel like you're done sacrificing yourself for, you know, others' emotional fulfillment, and you're walking away from that. Because a lot of you have been suffering in silence, but now it's like it's time to choose wisely with this Seven of Cups energy. You've been suffering in silence, but over here, up until this energy comes in, you're about to, you know, be saying a whole lot. That, oops, this one came out. Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah. You're no longer going to be juggling. You're ready to put in the work to end this mental turmoil. And the 8 and the 2 of Swords is the 10 of Swords. It's the end. That cycle is closing. That cycle of fear, that cycle of indecisiveness, it's done. And you're ready to put in that work so that you can move forward. Any other messages, Spirit? Yep. Third eye chakra, which speaks to, you know, listen, and I was just about to say, like, just letting your intuition guide you. Let your intuition guide your choice. And as I say that, look, boom, we got the 8 of Wands here. But I feel like this is the star energy, and not for nothing. When I was meditating, it was like, they showed me like the North Star, and it flickered, and I was like, you know, I kind of just like brushed it off, thinking like maybe you know, my eyes wasn't closed all the way, or it was just, but it looked, because what just reminded me is the star on this card, and it looked just like that. Look, for some of you, it could be, you know, you moving away from a toxic social circle, or, you know, a person, relationship, a job, whatever it is. You're following your North Star, this North Node energy. You're following it, leaving this toxicity behind. I would say it would be like you coming together, but, you know, with the devil here, this is a toxic social circle, toxic surroundings that you are now seeing very clearly as the Magician. And it was something that you've invested in with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, you could have invested a lot of time, energy, and effort in it, but you're wiser now with the Hierophant card, and knowing that, you know, where you're at wasn't fulfilling. With the 4 of Cups, you're looking for this. You're looking for emotional, you know, fulfillment of wishes, and not feeling this lack. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally. You're no longer interested in that. No longer interested in that. Give me one more, Spirit, and then that'll be the reading. Oh. Give me less cards, please. Because now you're seeing where you want to go. We ended with the Fool. I knew the energy was here. I knew it was here. Yep. And leaving this energy of conflict. It says obstacles and challenges. You're ready to, you know, take that leap of faith and leave any conflicting energy, thoughts, people, places, whatever, leaving it all behind. No longer at war with yourself. Look. Victory and success. This is the Six of Wands, but you know, like I said, it's making me feel that Wheel of Fortune energy, which is, you know, forward movement. It's being rewarded. It's victory and it's success. You can't make this shit up. Cannot make this shit up. If this is a person for you that you're going towards, that you have a shared destiny with, I'm going to clarify this Two of Swords, just if that is your scenario. I do feel like the mental conflict was just you being guarded and not, you know, willing and going back and forth with whether you should invest or work with this person. I'm going to put those back because I didn't even get to say what I was clarifying. Clarify this Two of Swords. Why is this Two of Swords here? Even though you're moving out of whatever this conflict was, this, you know, whatever thought pattern you had around this person, tell me about this mental conflict. Why is the mental conflict here? Yeah, because you were coming from a place of lack. Like, you just felt like it wasn't going to be worth it. But collaborating with this person clearly shows from the 5 to the... It was your own lack mentality. Thinking that, you know, there wasn't going to be anything to gain, but there actually is. What's being to gain is you collaborating with this person. You go from the 5 to the 8, which the 3 of Pentacles is that collaboration. Because now you're seeing that's the way to move forward. And like I said, I felt that star energy. You're being guided to follow your heart with this 8 of Wands, the star, and the heart chakra. Give me one more for this mental conflict. And you've overcome that lack mentality. That's the Strength card. Yep. You've overcome that lack mentality. And then here is that 3 of Pentacles. From that 5 to the 8 was the 3. And you're being rewarded. Recognition and reward for collaborating with this person. Or if this is all you, you were still coming from a place of lack, a lack mentality. But now you've, like I said, some of you, you've overcome that as this, with this Strength card. Some of you, it was based on, you know, an insecurity within yourself. Some of you, it was based on control issues. But now it's allowing you to come into balance between your own masculine and feminine. Yep. To bring on this new beginning of your creating. That's it, y'all. I thank you guys for tuning in with me. As always, sending you love and light. Definitely hope like this transit, you know, first of all, I definitely hope it resonated with some of you. I knew, you know, a little bit of what I was feeling, but with these transit readings, I really don't like to, you know, touch them because I'm still learning, but this is how I learn. So yes, this is a very emotional transformation leading to a new start, and it feels good. It feels great. So definitely, like I said, I thank you for tuning in with me. As always, sending love and light out to you all. I definitely hope that, you know, again, that this resonated for you and there was something that you gained from this. But as always, guys, I will see you all on the next reading. All right? Later.